Welcome to the September 2025 issue of the Green Screen. Here we'll review the articles that are featured in the upcoming issue of the Green Journal. The first is Canadian Management of Serous Tubal Intraepithelial Carcinoma, accompanied by an editorial titled Serous Tubal Intraepithelial Carcinoma Lessons Learned from the Canadian Experience. The next article is titled Recommendations from the Women's Preventative Service Initiative on Breast Cancer Screening for Women at Average Risk and Patient Navigation Services for Breast and Cervical Cancer Screening. Be sure to tune into the Green Room podcast, wherever you find your other favorite podcast, or at greenjournal.org to listen to the authors review the discussion from a recent Women's Preventative Service Initiative meeting. The next article is a comprehensive review of endometriosis care, a clinical expert series review article, followed by a narrative review on testosterone for the treatment of hypoactive sexual desire disorder in perimenopausal and postmenopausal women, a systematic review on antenatal corticosteroids in child neurodevelopment, a clinical research study on the clinical outcomes of bilateral oophorectomy compared with ovarian preservation in patients with intravenous leiomyomatosis who underwent hysterectomy, a research letter on urinary incontinence and menopausal symptom burden, a research study titled The Relationship Between Third Trimester Low Maternal Blood Pressure and Small for Gestational Age Birth Weight in Pregnant Individuals with Mild Chronic Hypertension, an original research article on the stakeholder perspectives of new tailored prenatal care delivery. This article is also featured with an author discussion found on the Green Room podcast. The last are two important ACOG clinical practice updates. The first is on coding, billing, and clinical training for detailed fetal anatomy ultrasound in the first trimester. And the second is an update on the clinical guidance for delayed umbilical cord clamping after birth of preterm neonates. You can find all the articles that were discussed here and even more at greenjournal.org. Be sure to pick up your copy of the September 2025 issue today.